Everybody, welcome back to FTL Mod Showcases. We're in Project Coalition. We've got a new ship pack, actually. Depending on what I think about these ships, we might do a few of these. We'll see. These are the PDTM pack by Please Don't Touch Me. Not sure what that username says about the person, but I'm not here to judge. So let's see, we got the Woodpecker. Looks pretty potent to begin with. It's dual burst, so it's not... Oh wait, no, it's a normal dual laser too. We've got 4 weapons. I wonder if that's a... Alright. Let's see what else is in here. Tiger, a 2-man stun bomb boarding ship. It seems like a pretty weak one, actually. 1 damage. This is normal, right? Yeah. This doesn't look like the most easiest thing to play, is it? Yeah. 2-man human boarding, all you have is a stun bomb? Sure, you can board and stun a guy before you get in there, but 2 humans generally aren't able to take out a proper crew. And that's with or without a stun bomb. We don't have any support, no hacking, mind control. Shields are minimal. No buffer for piloting. P-foul. I think this is a... Actually, we can just see which ones are... Yeah, all the... Whoa, what the heck happened there? Yeah, we can pretty quickly see which ones are new. So let's check... Ooh, you're big. I don't like big ships because they generally don't play nice. Aw, come on. I'm gonna bother with special artillery? Yeah, whatever. Old Glory. Again, a big one. Mini defense. Small and more basic defense run at orbit your ship. Recharge slightly slower. Are these custom weapons? No, this one's Project Coalition. Ambassador starts with a flak 1, Zoltan shields. Okay, that's not horrible. Halberd dual laser, no shields. You do start with a pre-igniter, which is ridiculously hard to balance because cloaking and shields are pretty common to find in stores. Let's start with the Woodpecker, I think. Nah. Let's go Arkus. Okay, cool. Let's oh right, we started with a dual laser. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Considering this ship starts off pretty powerful, let's grab some random supplies. Because you probably want to rush shields. And that's 100, I believe. So, what's the worst that can happen? Asteroid fields. How long is it going to take for us to find one of those? Look at me being all optimistic and whatnot. Alright, so we got hacking, teleporter. Generally, probably won't care too much about all that stuff. It's your weapons that we want gone. Yeah, this is probably going to be a quick one. Which is fine, I guess. Oh no, it took out my unusable shield layer thingy, whatever. It's gonna hurt, isn't it? We got a lot of empty rooms. If it goes like, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. It could do like 8 damage to us if it targets properly. And it's a pixel beam, so was worried over nothing. Okay. Good thing we already got the dual laser in. And I forgot to... okay. Good thing there was no combat there. Yeah, of course, he's got no shield. I mean, what is he gonna do? Okay, 70. Again, we still need the power, but we can always draw it from engines. Drones, I like the look of that. If we hit, we kill. Look at us speed running through. Ooh, wow, pulsar generator. There is a powerful ion blast that shuts down the system entirely. Yeah, with 10 ion damage. Good grief. This could be a good time to try out that Sven maneuver. I'm not good with it, but I think it goes something like this. Watch there not be an enemy here and be all for naught. Okay, so the idea is you fire... and then you do this, right? Yeah, screwed it up. Big surprise, not really. I'm just not gonna bother with it. In any case, yeah, it's gonna be really hard to... it's hard to balance a starting pre-igniter. It's rare, it's generally expensive, meaning it's hard to get, and it's a really good augment, so starting with it, it's tough to balance. I mean it's not tough to play, but you know what I mean. You guys are smart. As you can see, we're speeding along quite fine. Do we need a shop? We could go sell the thing. What do we want on this ship? I don't know, more weak weapons for now. The only thing that currently somewhat counters us is cloaking. Well, that and asteroid fields, I guess. But we shouldn't be spending too much time in those. We don't have oxygen. Will we get oxygen? Is oxygen possible to get? Let me look that up. We know it's going to show up in stores, but I don't know if it's plausible to get. PTDM, was it, or PMTD? Oh my god. Downloaded the mod today. PDTM pack, there we go. No, auction doesn't seem to be available. Does it even mention that? Systems, crew, no, chip does not come with auction, buying it will do nothing. Okay, well, now we know. Don't bother. Which means getting you is pointless. Many lives were lost, yeah. I didn't do it. Maybe I did, I don't know. Dark matter cannon, powerful weapon that rips through ships hull, causing maximum damage. 3 isn't all that much unless this is a beam. And it is a beam, yeah. Man, imagine if you had that. What a pre-igniter. That will be insane. Okay, that's really all we want. Let's get 2 power. Shields up. Just in time for engines to be down. Coincidence? Probably, yeah. Not everything's a ploy of the game. Much as we would like to believe otherwise. Come on, dude. So I don't know if Pirate Coalition has the Ghost Crew. I think they do, but I'm not 100% sure. Probably could have gotten the kill there if I spent a bit more time aiming the halberd beam. I don't know. Nope. Again, you would just simply die. And that's not good for anyone involved, now is it? Always with your little teleporters. What do you plan to achieve with those? Granted, the game doesn't know that it's just not going to end well for him, but so I guess extra crew would be nice, but it has to be Lannis or Ghost Crew. Weak missile. Well, that's the one that only pierces 2 shields, right? Yeah, 2 shields. Alright, first sector done. We got shields, we got them upgraded. Good stuff. Weren't really expecting trouble. Starts fires, you say? It's combat augment, but we know this is too jank to work. Focus gun starts. Oh yeah, that's that one. Torch beam. You probably should hold on for some I like burning stuff. Can't help it. So it seems we're slowing things down a bit, which means we should probably at least do a weak variety of this fun maneuver. Main reason being, if we fight the ice ship, we don't have to wait until the halberd beam charges. Again, I'm not a fan of using this, but, you know. A mini Vulcan. What's a mini Vulcan? Charges quicker than normal and uses less power, but only damages systems. That's pretty good. Especially if you combine with a fire beam, like Mini Vulcan, Torch Beam. But I don't know if this takes down shields though, because it doesn't have normal damage. I don't think it does. But I can see potential. Don't know why I'm bothering to charge the missile. I'm never going to fire it, but, you know. Maybe I will. So how many upgrades would I need in order to get Torch and Halberd? 2 more. It's quite a lot. Let's take the upper path. Alright, let's burn some dudes. Pretty freaking long beam. Oh, cool. So those are working. I'm not sure if chat's working. Anyway, welcome. Gonna need you to move to here. See what's cooking over on their ship. Could be worse. It's just for the defense drone, so I don't really care too much about that. Teleporter could work, but getting extra crew is going to be a pain in the butt because we can't get oxygen on this ship anymore. And by anymore, I mean it's just not possible in general. Which was done deliberately because it said so in the ship description. And now we wait. I'm hoping to get rid of the whole Sven maneuver thing. It makes me not feel great using it, but it's like, hey, here's a cool thing you can do to make it easier on you. Nah, I don't want to use it. It's like, you know? It's a tool to your disposal. You're in a single player game. If it wasn't such a huge difference between these ones where this is just, hey, deal tons of damage, this one is, hey, set stuff on fire, I probably wouldn't even bother, but the contrast here is big enough that it's warranted, because it's a pretty big difference in strategy, I feel like. One is for crew kills, one is for ship kills. Just a weird sensor, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Personal. Okay, so we don't need to use. See, I could fire torch then switch to halberd. I'm not going to. All right, this is a weakened version of the Sven maneuver, which I'm going to call the Steve maneuver. And I'm pretty sure other people have done it. Probably not up to me to name the thing. Okay, so everybody's in trying to do something. Now I've given up on set something. So I guess our next thing we do is cloaking. Hello, Dolan. I'm just gonna boot you out because, you know, don't want any dead humans on the ship. And I'm pretty sure being in Purgatory in the Clone Bay is not something you would prefer to do. And this is where I really wished I did the thing I said I was going to do. See, I'm not good with using the stupid Sven maneuver. Either I forget it, or I screw it up, or stuff. So, yes, stuff. Stuff is fun. Albert beam for the kill. Plenty of time. And forgot to put the torch beam up now. Well, considering where we're at, we may not want to bother with it anyway. You only have missile weapons? Really? We could risk torch now. It's going to be difficult to get to crew kill though. Mainly because I've kind of deprived them of a little bit of hull. By a little bit, I mean like most of it. Am I willing to take a missile? Because you know that thing's gonna fire. No. Oh, never mind, there it goes. 8 fuel though. You know what, sure. Sven maneuver might be a bit tricky to do here, so I'm just gonna book it. Plenty of time. I don't have to worry about diving because, well, there is no threat for jumping to overtaken beacon, is that a whatever, you know what I'm going with. Alright, duel it up. Probably here. Nah, it's gonna take down that instead of the repair drone. We'll send people to counter the boarding soon. For now, we want this. That'll keep him occupied. Let's fire in a missile. Try to... Oh, I guess it wasn't needed. Look at that, I've used a missile. That's not gonna happen all too often. I do want to take that thing down. The drone is being a bit more trouble than it's worth keeping around. Nowhere to run, little human. Nowhere. Oh, the drone's back up and running. Well, that didn't take long. Okay. Again, we don't have to worry about this, so let's just keep going. Give it a shot. Hooray for missile launchers, am I right? Well, first time we were able to take damage in the game. Happily took advantage of it. Not a surprise, of course, but, you know. Something to make note of. Let's get our Columbia repaired and ready to move on. Got enough for cloak. Still got some beacons to go. Let's at least take down that before we switch. We'll have enough time to break that, so we're gonna move you. Alright. Torch it up. Both in medbay, huh? Daring. I'd say shields would be a bit more important to you guys, but no, all we want is you dead now. Crew kill is going to be difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. It all depends on whether this guy goes or the shield that he's in goes. Considering he doesn't have too much health, it's a good chance that we get the crew kill, but you never know. Might go to weapons soon. If so, just torch then is gonna kill himself. There we go. Cool. Yeah, we can go here. Again, the fact that this gets taken over really isn't a problem. In Project Coalition, that is. Yeah, well, that's a triple missile launcher, I believe, so we do want that gone. If it doesn't go down, we'll use a missile on it. I did. Okay. Again, you'll have time enough to break that, so we'll send someone. Okay, to give it up on this room, which is good. Alright. Thought that fire and shields would get your attention. If that starts a fire in all three rooms, then we're golden. Welcome, Solace. Hope your day has been going well, though apparently from the fact that you say good morning, I mean, I'm guessing it just started. Okay, yeah, we've got plenty of cloaking, plenty for cloaking, so this shouldn't be a thing, right? Just like, well, just time to move on, right? Yeah. Exploring means nothing because it is taken over. So who to talk to? Apparently we cannot talk to Lannis. Okay. Resultant homeworlds. Sure. It's 1:30 p.m. here, so I've been awake for a bit longer. By all means, morning routines and such. We'll explore, demand surrender, trying to run. Let's start with a missile shot. Cool. Did what I wanted it to do. And delayed. Okay. Looks like an ion missile. Could be dangerous. We'll see. No ion damage though, which makes the blue coloration a bit of an odd choice. Not sure if we're going to be able to fire that in time. Let's keep the dual laser going for now. Crew kill would be preferable. Because apparently they do have some goodies. Should be possible. Yeah, we got him. Hermes missile. Well, that's a... Cell. almost enough for cloaking, but it does allow us to finally... whatever, just do this. Do this, now we don't have to worry about the whole Sven thing anymore. Although, of my mind, it also makes me feel like less of a cheater. You know? Are you gonna bore me with that Engie? No. He came to his senses and is now sending the Engie back to piloting while the Mantis goes for a boarding trip. We're gonna interrupt that, though. A little bit of fire. I don't think we have anything to worry about. This might start fires and shields, but... we don't have oxygen on board the ship, so... you know, who cares? Yeah, good show. I mean, I guess your clone bay is still active, so maybe you think you're safe that way. I mean, even if he respawns, how much chance does he has to survive, right? Are they gonna send the NG as well? I'm kind of curious at this point. Yeah. Congratulations, you almost got a shot off. Keep on trying, lads. You'll get there. Is he gonna get ported over? No. Alright. We'll end your life ourselves. No store, so I don't have to feel bad about spending all that on weapons. And there's our cloaking fund back where we want it. There's our merchant. We'll pick up cloaking from there. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, that must be Project Coalition messing with stuff. Alright, we got our ghost crew. One of the few that can actually still breathe. Well, can survive on the ship, I mean. Choose your doom. Mantis, please. Oh, and they don't even have an NG. This ain't gonna go well for you guys. Unless we miss a shot, then maybe you'll get lucky. Well, we did miss a shot. Come on, just... Eh. Yeah, that didn't go too well for you, did it? Okay, torch it. And that alone is enough to probably kill the entire ship. But we're not gonna end things there. We're not like that. No need to make them suffer slowly. Just speed up their demise a little bit. Seems like a good idea. Moment those shields burn down, you're toast. Good. Alright, that allows me to get some power. We got a lot of combat here. We don't know what it's gonna be, but I guess we want to avoid combat because we got Sultan Quest. Whoa, look at all those missiles. Yeah, we'll sack you. I'm going to show you that we're not afraid of a ton of missiles. For once. Okay, we don't want to do too much hull damage here. We just want to cripple any potential important systems you may have. Hooray for 85% dodge. Well, I guess the enemy can get lucky every now and then, right? All we want is you dead. We're a simple folk. Crew kill, not sure if we're gonna get it though. You have no idea what's going on in the ship. All we do know is that there's a ton of stuff on fire. Yeah, shields are gonna blow and take the ship with them. Or engines. I'm not entirely sure what's going on at the moment. It can't be an NG in there. Well, I mean, it's Project Coalition, for all we know it is an NG. We're playing an overhaul mod here, after all. I can throw all lore out the window. Appears to be Sultan Science Ship requests permission to dock. Sure. Opening fire. Wow, aren't you brazen? You're going to regret that. Through glorious fire. There you go. Feel sorry yet? The good thing is they generally won't beg for their lives either, because, you know, it's a crew kill. You don't have to worry about stupid surrender offers. I guess technically it is worthwhile to try and get them to surrender to see if this surrender offer is worth anything, but screams of agony have their charm too, right? What? I'm not a sadist. You wonder what could have provoked them to act so irrationally. Space viruses. Had to have been, right? Do we need to store for anything? Mind control could be fun. Fuel's more than okay, hull's fine. Let's just do these three and bugger off. I mean, I guess we could use a better weapon. Something to take down shields a bit more conveniently. Do you shoot at everything? Missiles and asteroids. Okay, we're good. Ooh, well, we didn't even miss. Is an NG on board, which is always a bit of a nuisance, especially when there's two of them. Their weapons I do have to worry about, but not immediately. Okay, I think that's fine. Cool. Okay, so no need to worry about the enemy anymore. They are slowly dying. That went down, which gives us all the time we ever need. Alright. We're done. Cool. Might as well finish this sector before we end the episode for YouTube. I doubt we're all going to be taking down the missile launcher, but... Yeah, man. You know you want to fire that thing. There you go. Ooh, we're gonna dodge the bomb too. And by dodge the bomb, of course, I mean I'm gonna get hit by it. Good stuff. Boogie board. It's a lot of crew they have, though. Okay, the drone's out. And the fact they have a clone base is actually good for us. Good in the sense that they can't heal. As long as we take the clone back before everybody on their ship starts dying, we should be fine. Nope. I should be able to get the crew kill here. Burning ships is fun. Neural focus gun. The special focus weapon stuns the enemy crew and does minimal bio damage. I mean, yeah, I can see that. But we need something extra to take shields out. Once the enemy starts having 3 of those, we're gonna have problems. Not the cloak. Oh my god. We can still hit piling, right? Yeah, there you go. Dual laser should be able to get the kill now. Alright, well that is going to do it for this episode, for those watching on YouTube, at least. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. But for now, thank you guys for watching up in the series. If you should support by commenting, liking, or something if you're ready. I'm seeing you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.